Well, hello there. It's time for another tale from Sheepy Weepy Wimpy Wompy, now called The Town of Meh. But before we get to that, remind you that my first book in my True Adventures series, The Almost True Adventures of Brennan and Josh, is now available as an audiobook as well as in paperback through Amazon and other online distributors. But be sure to check out audio book if you're into that. Your kids may enjoy that on long car trips. You can get it on Amazon and Audible. And more exciting is that the Fifth Guardian, A Symphony of Discord, will be out soon. I've just received the cover from the artist who drew it. Amazing job she did. And I look forward to having it uploaded soon. And I'll let you know when that happens. The Fifth Guardian, A Symphony of Discord. Of course, check my website, www.barryandfellinger.com, for all upcoming details. Now, where did we leave off with Sheepy Weepy Wimpy Wompy? You might remember that the animals had lost the ability to speak, at least speak in a language that they could understand, because the machine that was enabled them to do that had broken, or something had happened to it during the rainstorm. It's a rainy day here again, too. However, our friends in Sheepy Weepy Wimpy Wompy were now saying things like, and our drum in the ribbit, and the others were just all messed up. The kangaroos were and all sorts of strange noises and sounds, and they couldn't seem to make themselves understood. But Dr. Farquhar Ferris Wheel Friendly had remembered long ago that this had happened once when there was some damage done to the machine, so they didn't know if perhaps lightning had hit it or where it was, and it's very securely hidden at the edge of town in the forest there, and he was trying to remember where to go. So he and the Grumpfatump and Monsieur Frosted Todd Wigglesmiley, the three of them headed off to see what they could find. And sure enough, they did find it. His memory, Dr. Farquhar's memory, wasn't that bad, and they found the machine. And so they started to adjust it. The Grumpfatump tried to help, but of course he was all thumbs with his big, gigantic hands. And he may have damaged a little bit or sent something off, because you know what happened next? They could speak, because remember, it was only the animals the thing affected. It didn't affect the humans. However, after they fixed it, or thought they had, something else had happened. Dr. Farquhar said, "Finally it's fixed. There's no more tricks." And Smiley Wiggles said, "We've got it done just in time. It didn't even cost a dime. Oh my, I've made a rhyme." And Dr. Farquhar said, "Oh me, oh my, oh no. Here we go. Again, I think this is like going down the sink." And the Grumpfatump looked at both of them and said, "What are you two talking about? Why are you making rhymes?" And Dr. Farquhar said, "We must hurry back and see what's happened. I think we might be under attack." Oh, so they ran to the town hall to see what was going on. And now, instead of the town hall being full of just animals who talked now, but in rhyme, it was also full of all the humans who were now talking in rhyme as well. And Dr. Farquhar Ferris Wheel Friendly remembered way, way back. Something had happened like this, and he knew exactly what they had to do. So once he got everybody's attention, of course, remember the mayor, the Grand Cow, was out of commission because she was expecting, and they'd been planning this party, but everything was put aside. Even the Grumpfatump had stopped because now he was helping with these other things. And the animals and everybody kind of forgot about the Grand Cow's big announcement, except for the town crier, the porcupine, because he was saying, "I have news on the loose. I have news. I still have news. The Grand Cow is, and he would go on, and then he'd break and start rhyming like, "The Grand Cow is expecting, and I don't know what I'm affecting." And he just kept going like that, and it was just a mishmash in the town hall. Had rhymes that made no sense. And finally, Dr. Farquhar got all their attention and said, "Listen up, people and talking animals. I know what we must do before we're through. We must find the people of the fancy pants, for they will do a dance and break us free from this trance." And the Grumpy said, "Where do we find these people to stop all this nonsense? You people are all driving me crazy with your rhymes." "Far away in the mountains blue, that is what we must do. We must go there and be fair and ask that they come back to help us repair," said Smiley Wiggle. And so they were going to have to go on a quest and decide who was going to go. Probably the Grumpy, because he didn't seem to be rhyming at all, and no one could figure out why. Would it be the Ribbits and the Kangaroos? Or just the Kangaroos? Maybe the Pirates? Would it be Wiggle Smiley? Would it be Wiggle Smiley and Farquaad and the Grumpy? Probably not. Dr. Farquaad thought he should stay put in case anybody needed medical attention. So they went on a big rhyming debate, trying to decide who should go. The Grumpy was a given, but should it be 2 or 3 or 4 or more? We'll see next week, because now we're going to tweak the episode and say goodbye. Because everyone is now doing a sigh. Well, we'll see you next week, folks. What rhymes with folks? Oh yes, I'm not affected. Why am I rhyming? I don't need to rhyme. Anyways, we'll see you later next week, and we'll find out who they picked to go on the quest, and if they can really find the people of the fancy pants who will do a dance to break them from the trance of rhyming. No dimes. Bye.